thing is, like when I go, let me show you what happens. So if I'm going to the graded assignment and I click on this link, in your video, it shows up option, what do you do when you save to SLS online, and it shows you those breadcrumbs. And mine just automatically makes a copy. It doesn't show me breadcrumbs. It doesn't go to Drive.
Okay, gotcha. And then, okay, so it does show it right there. So what I've been telling everybody right now, especially since it's not syncing through Google, is once you click on that link, it's going to bring you into Smart Learning Suite. From now on, when you're accessing this assignment, you're going to want to go to suite.smarttech.com, and that's how you're going to view student work and make changes. So especially for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade teachers who are teaching more than one math class, you're going to want to make a copy for each one of your classes so you don't have 60-some students in one screen. So let's do that right now. We'll just go in. How many math classes do you have?
I have 2 math classes, and I do have a bunch of copies because I've been playing around with it. So should I go ahead and just delete the ones I already have?
Yeah. If you haven't given them to students yet, I would delete all of the ones that you're not using, just so you won't get mixed up when you do try to do work. Yeah.
I was playing around with the Study Jams chart too. Okay, so now here's the one copy I just made.
Okay, so click the 3 dots in the bottom right-hand corner and make a copy that way. So you're going to want to do that for each of your classes. So if you have 2, you only have to do it 2 times. If you have 3, obviously you have to do it 3 times. Okay. And now I would go in and edit the name of it and maybe put like the homeroom teacher's name in there, just something to cue you into which math class it is, because you're going to want to share the link with just that class. So go ahead and change it to something that makes sense for you.
Okay. And I guess this is the only way I found before to edit the name of it.
Now, before we do anything else, some teachers that have already given the graded assignment had said, can you make the first page an individual handout so that we can put the kids' final score on there to go back? I didn't do that for the first one. I was just leery when people came in. I didn't want them to not be able to see what they were in, especially since it was the first time. But if you wanted to do that, go ahead and click on edit on the assignment. If you wanted to do that, you would just click on that first page and see the bottom middle of your screen where it says convert to activity. You could click on that and then make this page an individual handout, and it's going to make it blue like all of the other ones where it now is handout, and that will allow you then to use the pen tool at the end to put their score.
Yeah, I do like that. That's a nice option.
So at least you do have the ability to change that if you want that as your option. So
okay, let me do that for this one. So I'm at the same place with both.
Yes.
Okay.
So the thing about that is once you make something an individual handout, you cannot undo that. So that's why I made these like master copies that I have access to. So if you have a graded assignment that needs modifications or something, just reach out to me and I can give you the master copy that hasn't been turned into an individual handout so that it can still be editable. I also have the original notebook files, again, like if numbers needed to be changed or something like that for accommodations for students with IEPs. I have notebook files that I can always just send to people if they need to fix it. For now, I've just been doing it when people have asked because I know that you guys have a lot on your plate, but in the future, that's something that I can give to teachers. Okay, so now you want to click on the 3 dots. So just make sure you know which assignment you're in. So do you want to go to Matthews since that's
let me do Matthews first. Okay.
So click the 3 dots, and that's where you're going to go to share link. And then you're going to copy that. Yep, that gets student
access.
And then just make sure that you put that in your Matthews Google Classroom and not the other class.
As an assignment, correct?
Yes.
Tell me as you're watching me roll if I'm doing something that I shouldn't be.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see this on your end because this is the part that I can't really show. So, okay, so you created an assignment, you titled it, you added the link, and then that's where you put that student access link.
Yeah, and then I'll just throw in my 48-hour due date. And I'll put it in whole group because we'll take it in whole group. Mine just Matthews. I'm going to keep points because I guess I could put their score here as well in Google Classroom.
That's true. Yeah, that's an option.
I mean, the only reason, this is another thing, I don't know, tip of the trade, but I'm putting their score in Google Classroom so that it comes up as one solid column, so then I can put my Google Classroom grades next to PowerSchool when I enter grades, and that seems to be easier.
Oh, okay. So that's easier for you.
I don't know what other teachers are doing, and I keep telling the kids, you know, access PowerSchool for your grades. Do not look at Google Classroom.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So that's just for you, that helps you.
Exactly.
Then,
and it tells them their grade, but I don't know. I don't know what other people are doing. Okay, so we're here.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then kids will just access that link. And then when you want to score them, you're going to go back through suite.smarttech.com, and then you're going to click start.
Like right here.
Yeah, so if you were, yep, and then you'll go to start on that activity. And then you're not going to see anything on the first page. Well, actually, now that you made it a handout, you can see a 1 next to it. But you're going to click where the heads are there. And then that's where once the kids start it, you're going to see something that says student progress, where it says handout right now. And that's going to be where you access the pages.